Eric had finally bought himself a new car. It wasn't flashy, but it looked like success. Black, shiny, and with a car alarm sensitive enough to wake the dead. The first night, it went off at 2:14 a.m., then again at 3:27, and again at 4:02. By the fourth night, the whole street knew that sound, a piercing, hysterical shriek that echoed through every bedroom window. People complained. Notes appeared under his wipers. Someone even taped a drawing of a middle finger to his mailbox. Eric was embarrassed, but also defensive. "It's just a bit of bad luck," he said. "I'll figure it out." He didn't. By the second week, one of his neighbors, Liv, had stopped speaking to him altogether. She was a quiet woman who lived alone and tended her roses with military precision. The noise had pushed her to the edge. So one night, after yet another alarm at 1:48 a.m., Liv snapped. She pulled on her bathrobe, slipped into her garden clogs, and walked out into the street. She approached the car like a burglar, calm, focused, and very, very tired. She released the handbrake, put her shoulder against the trunk, and pushed. It rolled silently down the driveway, across the narrow street, and right into her open garage. She closed the door, went back to bed, and slept for 9 glorious hours. The next morning, Eric stood in his driveway, staring at the empty spot where his car had been. He called the police. He called the insurance company. He even knocked on Liv's door to ask if she'd seen anything suspicious. She shook her head. "No idea," she said, smiling faintly. For 3 days, the neighborhood was blissfully quiet. People were polite to each other again. Children played in the street. Birds could be heard singing. Then, on the fourth morning, Eric was walking his dog when he noticed something strange, his car antenna sticking out from behind Liv's garage door. He stood there for a full minute, processing. Then he started laughing. When he knocked on her door again, she opened it, holding a cup of coffee, looking almost proud. "It was driving me mad," she admitted. "You can have it back now." Eric didn't call the police. Instead, he helped her roll it out, replaced the broken sensor that had been triggering the alarm, and bought her a bouquet of roses as a peace offering. By the next week, they were sharing morning coffee by her garden, trading stories about sleepless nights and stupid decisions. Sometimes, when they both heard a car alarm somewhere in the distance, they'd just look at each other and laugh.